then I'm gonna get doxxed by myself. Oh my god, hello. I'm gonna be looming a little like patch, because you know those patchwork cardigans? I think I'm going to make a patch. Oh, I don't have it in here anymore. Oh wait, did I lose it? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, found it. It was literally underneath the blanket. That's like... Okay. So, hi. It's been a while, and I'm currently in the process. I'm hoping this is in frame, because if not, that's going to be so upsetting. I'm currently in the process of making another animation. I haven't made one in like so long. Last one I did was like actually doing good, and then I took it down. So there was one like really small animation error that I never fixed. So I think I should probably upload that again soon. But I don't like it. I have a new color palette, so it's like this whole thing, and I don't know if I want to upload it again. So yeah. But today we're looming with this loom knitter that my great grandma gave me. She bought it and she thought like, oh, that would be fun, and then she didn't like. She's like, no, I'll just stick with crocheting. So she gifted it to me, and now I'm just making a little patch. Yesterday I finished a sweater. I made a hat, like a cat hat. You know those little ones that like have like the cat ears. I made one of those. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, it's kind of wanted to like talk and have content. And I hope that I actually upload this video, because I didn't upload the last one where I did this because I thought I looked like, I don't know, I was like not looking at the camera and I was just spacing out for like 10 minutes and like literally not doing anything. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't like that, I look weird. So I deleted that like whole concept, and I actually cleared my CapCut video or my like storage and re-downloaded it. So we're hoping that it works now. And if it doesn't, that's going to be so upsetting, but I hope it does. So we'll see. If this video comes out, then it worked. So yeah, it also takes like forever to upload these longer videos to CapCut to edit, and I hate it. I hate it so much. That's usually why I don't edit videos, but that's, yeah. Okay, so, hi. I've said hi like 16 times, but hi. That little bag I had earlier, the little tote, my Spanish teacher gave it to me because we're doing a crochet club at school, and she was like, has like connections, I guess. She's like, oh, if you go to this like fiber store, tell them I sent you and you'll get a discount. Like, that's slay. We haven't been there yet because it's like a little bit out of the way for us because we don't live in that area. It's still like technically in town. Just well, actually, I might be lying. I literally don't know where that area is. I'm not gonna sit on camera because then I'm gonna get doxxed by myself. So yeah. But this has like literally been so relaxing the past. Maybe not the first one. I literally have to like die. I don't know. It's like it takes so much effort to do the first stitch on like the first and last stitch when I'm doing a not circle, like when they're like separated. I'm hoping this is all on camera. But anyways, when it is not a circle, it's like really tight for some reason because it's just like disconnected. But yeah, I like it. Yesterday, I literally had no idea what I was doing. I just like started with this like chunky black yarn and one of the loose looms, and I made a hat. I just figured it out. I made a hat. I didn't even know how to do this. I looked at the instructions for 2 seconds and bam, I figured it out. I was so happy because I already know how to finger knit, and this is basically finger knitting, just like with something else, like with like, but it's basically finger knitting besides the part where it isn't. So yeah. And also, I'm like, I was going to show you my fit, but I don't want to. So, just deal with that. Yeah. I uploaded today, finally, on Instagram. I have, like, this little art piece that I've been working on for a while. It's just, like, this little cat. And I liked it, but I don't know. So, I just went in and I rated the colors. And I think it's better than it was before, in my personal opinion. So, I'm going to try posting tomorrow. 2 posts in a day. And the color scheme I'm using right now is a mix of color palettes from Coraline, and I'm pretty sure one other show, or like movie, like one of their Lakia movie, or aesthetic movie, I don't remember which one, but it uses just like a lot of like the reoccurring like prominent colors, not like the background colors. So it has, oh my god, the cicadas. and crickets and like literally every animal out right now, so you're gonna hear that. Anyways, I used those color palettes for just like my art right now, and I kind of really like it. And I've learned something, that when you make a post that people want to share, you get more you get more reach. And I'm like, whoa, I should have thought of this sooner. So I made a little post that says, arson is okay, but only, or is it still arson if it's if no one saw, I don't know, I did something like that. And I was like, it's like, I don't know, arson's funny because of Dada, but yeah. So I posted that, and it was like it has the most engagement of my followers that any of my recent posts have had. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's so cool. So that's a good thing right there. And I don't know what else has recently happened. I'm trying to like make a 10, 20-ish minute video, so I might be exceeding that, and you might get a part 2. Don't know, because I have no perception of time without my phone. Because there's literally no clocks inside my house besides the microwave and which is not set up, by the way. It was set up once and then the power went out and we never set it back up. But besides the microwave and the stove, and the stove is literally like, it's blocked by a wall right now. I could see the microwave if I really tried, but it'd be like weird. So if I just like get up, if there's just like a little like jump cut, then you know what happened. I got up to check the time. So yeah, I guess I'll talk about some other stuff that I made recently. Besides the hat, I finished a sweater yesterday. Don't know if I said that. It's like, I don't know. If you've ever been to Goodwill or like any sort of like thrift store like that, well, I guess just any thrift store really. Like more like that kind of thrift store, not like the high-end one where it's like this Louis Vuitton red dress from 1970s for $60,000, $10,000 off asking price. Like not one of those, not one of the fancy ones, but one of the ones where it's just like, oh, yeah, we're having an estate sale because Aunt Cindy is moving in with Aunt Lorraine. So yeah, so we're donating half of each of their stuffs because they have a small house. Or like, and you know, those kind of like ideas. I don't think I'm making any sense right now, but you probably understand. Where they're like, yeah, we just need to like get rid of this stuff because we're not, it's like taking up space. Like those kind of stores where like that's where all the donations come from. We're like, I agree with this, I don't need it anymore. I'm going to donate to Goodwill. So I go to Goodwill, and they have grab bags of yarn, and another local thrift store of mine had a grab bag of jewelry once, which was really a grab box. We grabbed it, me and my friends each paid $3.33, and one person paid the extra cent, and then the rest of us, the other two of us, give $2 or 2 cents in tips, because we all had to pay $3.34 actually. I lied to you at the beginning. Oh my god, okay. So then we did that. Just like a little tidbit of my life right there. But that's where I get some yarn sometimes if I'm really feeling like on the edge. Not on the edge, but like, I'm like, whoa. There's like 6 skeins of the same yarn that look like pretty cool right here. Maybe I should get it. And then I convinced my mom to let me get it. And she's like, okay, it's a deal, I guess. You can get it. No, did I mess up right here? Oh, well, I'll just redo it. Okay. Also, I feel like I sound so sick, and I was literally I sounded perfect before. I haven't been drinking water that much today. I've had a lot of lemonade. I literally sound so congested right now. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, sometimes we'll find those big skeins of yarn, and that's what I used for one of my sweaters. It was like this big, wide, like this wide, and like this long. I'm like, whoa, that's a chunky yarn right there. It was also like textured yarn, so that wasn't like, I don't know, you know, like, so it's not going to be like as much yarn as it would be for just like this type of yarn. Oh, my hook. And so I used that, and I made a sweater, and I crocheted it because I found this little tutorial because I was bored one day, and she was like, I'm gonna teach you guys how to crochet a sweater. First, make a hole for your neck. Second, crochet down to your armpits with an increasing row in a rectangle way. And I was like, whoa, this is like kind of easy. So I started doing it, and I made one sweater in like 3 days. I'm like, that was really easy. So I'm gonna do it again. I made it to like the torso and the stomach, and then almost all of one arm. And I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna go to sleep and finish this tomorrow. Then 2 weeks passed, school started, had a lot of homework. and then never finished it. But yesterday, I had lots of free time because I didn't go anywhere yesterday, and yesterday was Saturday. Did all my homework today, so now I'm gonna do this. I also need to study a little bit, but... So basically, I just finished my sweater, but I was like, this is a humongous skein of yarn. I'll definitely have enough to finish it. Did not have enough to finish it, by the way. I had to use this, like, golden yarn to do the ends, like, this part of the sleeve, I guess. Because I was just like, oh, well, it's like, I don't know. I added it to both sleeves, so I wanted it to look a little weird. It still does look a little weird because it's uneven with, like, the, like, proportion of the colors of yarn. But, like, without the color difference, it is, like, the same sweater, if that makes any sense. So, like, same on both sides, it's, like, proportional. When I stand up, it literally goes down to my knees. And I feel like fingertips usually go down to your knees, but sweaters don't for some reason. And I feel like I don't remember what the human body looks like, so I could be lying to you right now. I did just lie to you, maybe, probably. Also, in this little couch area that I have right here in my house, my cat, she is, like, very, like, I don't know, she just likes to be near people. So if you go into a room and no one else besides her brother is in there with her, then she'll just, like, leave him. She'll ditch him. Or he'll ditch her, actually, sometimes. And that's always funny, because he usually hates people. But sometimes he just, like, wants attention or is cold, so he'll just, like, go into someone else's room and just, like, sits there on your bed. But if you, like, breathe too hard, he'll freak out and jump to the ceiling and then run out of your room. It is... I don't know, he's pretty anxious. So, that happens. And now the cicadas are back. So... I'm gonna finish this row and check the time, because I feel like it's definitely been 10 minutes. But you won't know that. But you also will, because I just literally told you, and I also told you earlier that it's gonna be a jump cut whenever I go to check the time. So you'll see that. And I feel like there won't be that much editing for this video, besides, like, aesthetic-based editing, where I, like, change the tone, like, change the colors, change the exposure, brightness, all that stuff. All that stuff is my favorite. And I need to look up, or, like, do personal research on how videos get popular. I know that being relatable is something, so, like, doing, like, do this and talk with me, or, like, POV, you, like, doing that type of video, but I don't know if that works on YouTube, too, just, like, sit and talk with me while I crochet, or, like, sit and talk with me while I knit. I feel like that's what I'm gonna do, like, label this video. I don't know yet, though. And I did have this thing earlier, I was gonna do, like, speed paint story times. I don't like that as much. Like, it was pretty cool at the beginning. I had, like, all these ideas, or, like, I didn't have all these ideas, but I had, like, a formula for my videos, and they weren't the same every time, but they also were, so it was easy to edit, and I didn't have to make real footage. Also, look how cool it is. I didn't have to make real footage. I just need to download the speed paints from my drawings that I already made, and they were doing pretty well. Then I uploaded, like, 3, I was doing it, like, in every week. Oh my god, it's, like, I don't know. But then it just, like, it stopped. Like, my views went from, like, 20, like, that's pretty average for, like, me at least, based on my subscribers. I'm like, that's pretty good. And then I looked, and then, like, the next time I posted, like, 3 views. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll try to switch it up, and I did, and then I didn't get that much more, so I'm just trying to, like, revitalize my account. So yeah, here's where we're at right now. Did you see that totally smooth transition? No, you didn't, because it was not totally smooth. So it's like 15 minutes about now, and this video in its entirety will probably be like 20-25 because of the opening and end credits, and then also like the, I don't know, like the aesthetic little like clips that I do in between, just like where I put like a preview and then I do like a, I don't know, I'm saying like I do like this because I've never done it before. I'm gonna start doing it like now because I've seen that it works, because you need to hook the viewer in the first 5 seconds or else they leave, and it's annoying, and I don't know. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, do you want to do clickbait? I would get cancelled. So, what's something interesting that I could say, like, on here? Just like, oh, I could cut up that part where I said I'm gonna dox myself, and that will be like, oh my god, what happened? And then it will happen, it won't be that interesting. But, like, it's gonna get you to watch it, so deal with it, I guess. I don't think I told you what I'm going to use this little patch for. Basically, I'm doing a 36 by 36 red patch first, and I'm going to measure it out, and I'm going to make a cardigan or something like that out of it. And I also need to figure out what I'm going to be for Halloween. I know I could be a pumpkin, but I kind of want to do, like, different costumes every few days. Like some days, like I could just make a headband and have like a little like, because I have this orange sweater dress that I can wear for like the body of the pumpkin, and then maybe a corset because I have a corset, or I could crochet a corset for like the ribbing, you know, that like is on pumpkins, and then I could make a little headband that have like leaves for like the top of the pumpkin, and I'll be a little pumpkin, and you'll be so jealous. And I just went into a Miranda voice because I sound so congested right now. A plane's flying over my head. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh my god, besides the pumpkin costume, I was thinking, but using the same base as like the sweater pattern, I could make a like mushroom vest where it's more like a poncho, but like a circular poncho that only like covers part of it, and I could add that, like I could make it red, like this color kind of yarn, or maybe a different color. I'm not sure yet, and then add little white spots, and I could wear a button-up shirt underneath and like a I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, I didn't think that far ahead. Just like a button-up shirt, and then maybe like I could find white shorts, like colonial shorts maybe, or like white pants, white like big pants that I could like tie in the back, so that when I it looks like I have like big mushroom legs, you know? Okay, that's gonna be so cool. And I just need like I already have a big white shirt. It's like literally, it's so big. It's like literally a dress. And I don't know how to wear it, and I got it for one of my sweaters, but I'm like, wait, does this even work anymore? I don't know, in my head it looked good, and then I realized it literally goes down to my like feet. I'm like, oh, maybe this wasn't a good idea. I'll figure something out with it though. And I also have a pirate shirt that my mom gave me for an applique ribbon shirt that I took a class for. I like literally got so confused because I missed the first day. I watched the YouTube video for it though. I'm like, okay, I understand what we're doing, and I started doing it. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to do this, and my sewing machine might be broken, and I don't have enough thread to finish this. I literally used all my thread, and then I unstitched all of it, and then I had to go get more thread. It was so weird. Also, right before doing this, I did Spanish, like studying and corrections, because I did not know some of the vocabulary for a quiz, so I missed that part. So I just like, she just like, oh, just like write it and like what it means 3 times and you'll be fine. I'm like, slay. So I did that. And now I can pull this through to the bottom, and now it does not look ratchet. That sounded like ratchet, but I said ratchet. Oh well. So here we are, and we're probably at like 25 minutes right now. So thank you for watching, and I don't know, you're just like, you gotta sit here and talk with me, and that is so special that you came to do that with me today. And here, I don't think you can see it, but here is a crystal wrap that I made, and I just thought that you need to see this because it's kind of cute. And it actually like went with my outfit today, because usually I have patterns like right where necklaces lay on my shirt, but this time I had a Hello Kitty shirt on, and her face was to like the side, so it worked perfectly. So yeah, so here's what we did, and just thought that like you would want to see what we did today, and like message me, or like, I don't know, yeah, like DM me on Instagram what you made with me. You should have made a granny square. That would have been so slay. A granny square, or you could have loomed with me. You could have knitted. You could have done homework. You could have just simply said, comment on my next post. I did my homework with you, and I'll say, that's so slay. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I don't know how good this looks. I'm trying to like, hold on. If not, I'm just gonna retake it later. Bye!